My voice is gone if you couldn't tell. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Haychie the Pokemon channel. Today, we're doing Armarouge, which has been a fun deck for a very long time. If you've never played this, let's get into the deck really quick. I guess before we do that, let me give credit where credit is due. Where is the deck list? I had it a second ago. You can see how organized of a person I am. So organized. This is made by BHB Luna Y. They run in a tournament on Limitless, and I was just checking out decks, and I was like, oh, I haven't played you in a while. A lot of cards from this are going to rotate soon. A lot of these are G-list cards, so this is going to be like your last couple months or month to be able to play it. If you enjoy it, get in now while you can. Armarouge is a good card. If you've never seen it before, let's put this back over here. Armarouge allows you to move fire energy. Specifically your active. It has to be your active from one of your bench Pokemon. So the more you can attach fire energies to your bench, the more you can move to the front, and then you can attack with whatever the heck you want. Now this works super well with Ethan's Ho-Oh. Ethan's Ho-Oh allows you to attach 2 basic fire energy cards from your hand to one of your benched Ethan's Pokemon, which is only Ho-Oh. But pretty much you attach 2 to him, then you can move it to your active Pokemon and actually have a good attacker be attacking, such as simple ones like Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu's used in Charizard. I think we all know what it does. It does 140 damage for 2 fire energy, which doesn't sound great, but it one-shots certain Pokemon like Goldango. It has its spots. Teal Mask Ogerpon, all those guys. It's a single prize attacker. That's fantastic. Reshiram, which does 130 and then 50 more damage for each prize card you've taken. So if your opponent's taking 4 prize cards, all of a sudden it's doing 330 damage, which is KOing Dragapult, KOing Charizard, KOing Mega Absol, even with a Bravery Charm. Good numbers there. Everyone knows Kangaskhan at this point. Draw, attack, yada yada yada. Durant EX, which is a very fun one. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard your opponent's top card of their deck. That's not the reason we run it, but it's fun. Vengeful Crush does 120 damage, 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken, so kind of similar to Reshiram, but this is good in the sense that it hits weakness on a lot of strong Pokemon. Absol, the Charizard, Marty's Grimmsnarl. There's a lot out there. Grass typing is just very strong right now, so you want one of those, and it does require a Grass Energy, but we also run 4 Prism Energies. Oh, and also Legacy Energy, so that works as well. Prism Energy, when you can move it like a Fire Energy with Armarouge, which is really convenient. Sorry, my brain is fried, so I'm not talking too well today. I apologize for that. It doesn't have to be a basic fire energy to be able to move them. It just needs to be a fire energy, which if this is attached to one of your basic Pokemon, so it can't be attached to Armarouge, it is considered a fire energy as well. And that's how you move it. Cool, right? You can see how this works. It provides us everything, so we can attack with Wellspring Ogerpon if we want to. We can attack with Durant. We can attack with Koraidon, which I'm not impressed by this card, but like it hits weakness on like Fezandipiti, Kangaskhan, so it's there. Like, it's got its options, which is nice. Iron Hands EX is always a good attacker. Another one that's getting rotated that I'm very sad about. I will miss you. Pecharunt, which is a good attacker. Like, Pecharunt is now pretty much used in Zoroark, and they don't really use it as an attacker, but don't forget about Irradiated Outburst. Doing 300 damage and hitting weakness on Psychic types, but that doesn't come into play at all. Like, the only popular Psychic type I can think of right now is Alakazam, and you don't really need Pecharunt for that matchup. But that's how the deck works. Let's get into some games. I am going to kind of be sad when this rotates out, because I played this many times. Like, I brought it to, I think, 1 or 2 League Cups. It's fun. It's a good deck. It's not a great deck, but it's a good deck. It's a fun one. Ooh, I would like to go first, I think. Going first seems better, because we mainly run around Armarouge, so quicker evolution for Armarouge seems better. That is definitely not the ideal start. This is a terrible hand. Just top deck a nice little Night Stretcher, a nice little Charcadet. Could have been better. Well, next turn we have at least the Lillie's Determination. We're not going to have the Nest Ball next turn or the Ultra Ball, which we run 4 and 4 of those. We don't know what we're facing yet. It could be like Grimmsnarl. It could be Gardevoir. Actually, no, it's Badoo. Yeah, it's Grimmsnarl. I was going to say, Badoo does not ever run in Gardevoir. I'm going to be very slow today, like as in my talking is going to be slower. I'm just out of it. I had a long day yesterday and my brain hasn't recovered. Not a single Frostlass or Snorunt. I'm very okay with that. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Getting the Iron Bundle down seems fine. We'll get the Area 0. Although maybe holding on to that might have been better. We'll attach to you, so we're set up in a future turn. I don't want to boss it. I just want to see... I need to get a Charcadet down, please. I want him to get rid of an energy. I mean, like... So, Iron Bundle was a Pokemon that got rid of one of his energies. I can't complain about that. That I'm also fine with. He's doing 40 damage and clutching me? I'm not getting Badooed. That's huge. That's awesome. Although he doesn't have much going for him either. He's got one card in Morgrem in hand. So he's stalling. Which I'm okay with. Honestly, I think this is a boss's orders for the Impidimp. Or I mean, let's figure this out in a minute here. We'll grab the 70 HP Charcadet. I'm thinking if we use a boss's orders or not. And I think we do. It's kind of a waste, but honestly, he's got one card, so he's top decking for his life. We have Ultra Ball for the... We'll use it this turn. I'm afraid of getting Badooed. Pecharunt can get me out of that if I need to. I'm thinking about sneezing. I'll grab the Armarouge for next turn. And we'll just pass. Go ahead. It's unlikely we get Iono this turn, so I think just grabbing the Armarouge makes sense. It's more likely that we were going to get Badooed. Yeah, it was correct to grab the Monkey Dory rather than the Impidimp because he could attach an energy to the Impidimp and be able to retreat. So now it's just... Okay. I'm okay with that. That's fine. So now we're losing our Mew, probably? No, he's clutching me. The cool thing is, I can just KO the Yveltal. With, Genome... Oh. Well then. We have no energies for next turn. So I could just clutch him back, but I don't think that's good enough. I think if we keep clutching each other, embracing each other's arms, it's going to be an issue because he's got the Monkey Dories. So just over time, we're on a top deck war right now because I have nothing. He has nothing. He's KOing our Mew, so I need to get either something off this, that ain't it, or my top deck here. Or he Ionos me, which honestly probably is bad because... That's like that's the best thing that could have happened to me, honestly. The reason why that's so good is the fact that I could get rid of one of these Area 0 Underdepths and free up hand space. Oh wait, Mew's gonna get KO'd. Never mind, it's terrible. It's actually really bad. Damn it. Well, now Night Stretcher becomes a good draw. Okay. Okay. Research, please. The Night Stretcher became a good draw. Let's go! Give me Mew. And then I can attach for turn to you. Please. Lillie's Determination, Iono, the research. Lillie's Determination, I'll take it. We'll play the patch. Giddy up. I just need Ethan's Ho-Oh and an energy. That's an Ethan Ho-Oh and an energy. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Give me Ethan's Ho-Oh. Wait, am I even KOing him? I don't think I am. I'm not. Because I brought him up. And, well, I mean, it didn't matter who I brought up. They both had 2 retreat costs. We can put damage on him. That's a good backup plan, I guess. Get 2 on you. We have the Iono for next turn. I mean, Durant's getting knocked out because he's at 190, but I still think this is fine. He's doing 300. Oh, just short. Well, now we stop him from being able to get a Frostlass up. He didn't have a Snow Runt regardless, but still, it matters. Oh, he's just attacking. Okay, that's good. I ate coffee. I had to go out and get coffee this morning because I needed something strong. Give me the Mew. We could Shadow Bullet. Shadow Bullet's actually really good here, isn't it? Because we can KO the Badoo and put us on even prizes. I like the Fez. Yeah, I think we want a Shadow Bullet. Let's rip the Iono. I think he was at 4 cards or 3 cards, one or the other. We have enough energies to attack, but we don't have energies next turn to be able to attack. I could also Ogerpon, which is probably better. It's probably Ogerpon. That would be sick, though, being able to get that up. Honestly, I think we might just want to get a Charcadet down. Which seems crazy, but, like, he's targeting down the Armarouge. And if I... You know? I think you get me. We've not used that yet. Okay. This is an interesting play. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's rip the Iron Bundle. Wait, if I did this, I can't use... No, that was wrong. So we're attacking with Ogerpon now. Yeah, it didn't make a difference. That was just dumb. Sorry, like I said, my brain's not functioning today. Leave me alone. let me misplay in peace. We'll go ahead and attack with the Ogerpon. He's not KOing the Ogerpon, which makes this a better play. But, like, that play did nothing. We'll get the Mega Kangaskhan down. It doesn't make a big difference. Just to be able to draw one more. I'm not playing the Squawkabilly. God knows I'm not doing that. He doesn't make a difference. And then we're going to shoot all of our... Not all of our, but 2 up to you. And then we'll KO the Grimmsnarl. And these go back into the deck, which is actually a probably pretty good thing. No, it's actually a bad thing. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm an idiot. We're taking 3 prizes, so we're back down to just 2 prizes. So if he brings up a Grimmsnarl, we just need to KO him. Which, Durant? I think, big guy, Reshiram does it too, right? Yeah, 330. I think it's Mew. I want to get rid of the potential easy KOs for him. I think... Hey, relax. Relax. I want to get rid of the potential easy KOs for him. I think that makes the most sense for us. He doesn't have any damage down, so he can't move 30 damage from the Monkey Dories to the Ogerpon. So I don't think anything's getting KO'd unless he's got boss's orders or counter catcher for some, like, either the Armarouge or the Charcadet. So I still think keeping the Charcadet down was smart. Shaman is a good play. Because that does stop the Ogerpon from spitting out damage. I don't like that. I'm scared of the monkeys. That was nice. That's pretty good. I don't want to Iono. I think I just want to rip the research. If any of your Pokemon is doing 170, that doesn't help too much. Impact Blow just does 200. I think we're just researching. Or maybe I drop down this dude just so that if he bumps the stadium, we can discard something else that we want to. Because he's pretty tanky for right now. I do like the Latias. I have the Prism Energy. I don't have... a Night Stretcher, though. Night Stretcher would be lethal, I think. Night Stretcher for Durant. Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. We're speaking boar to each other. You just wouldn't understand. So the next issue is I can't really attack here, can I? Boar. I don't want to attack. I need next turn to top deck. So the reason why I can't attack is if I do 30, then he has lethal with KOing the Armarouge. So we just have to pass. We let him KO our Ogerpon. We have boss's orders if we want to grab something off the bench. He doesn't have the Fezandipiti draw. Oh. We have to try and get lethal this turn. Counter catcher? What's he grabbing with petrol? That's interesting. It's definitely Koraidon. I think it has to be Charcadet. I think the other Armarouge is actually prized, or it's in here. No, I think it is prized, so I think that was correct. So Night Stretcher should be able to get me lethal. We can bring up Kangaskhan. We could have lethal with Kangaskhan. Never rule out the Kang. Never rule out the King. Don't forget that. That's not bad. Let's start with drawing 2. That's lethal. Easier. Retreat out to Iron Hands. And then just fire off, and then we have the bosses to grab anything else that I feel like. You can see how this deck functions pretty well, too. And I can move the Prism Energy because it's attached to a basic. Boom. And I also had one in hand. Amp you very much for lethal. Let's go! I really wanted to amp you very much earlier for the... Yeah, there's the Armarouge. So I was right on getting rid of the Charcadet. So getting rid of the Armarouge could have bought me an extra turn. Depending if it had boss's orders or not. But we don't know. I feel like I had to go after lethal there, and it worked out well. My dog's behind me playing. I gotta go play with him for a few minutes. I didn't win the coin flip, but I'm going first. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going first. I should double check that. I feel like I saw you're going first, but I could have also said my opponent decided. Okay, yeah. I'm going first. Me, and we start with Fezandipiti. Once again, not our best starts. Uh-oh. We'll go ahead and attach that to you. Pass. Take that. So this guy is interesting. I have to look at the deck list and see what hits him. Because, like, Iron Hands hits him, but, like, that's not an ideal. Reshiram hits him. Clefairy does not. That's annoying. Koraidon hits him. Wellspring Ogerpon hits him. He's weak to grass. And, wow, you Alright. So we have a few options to get through this guy. Unfortunate. Dude, we played, like, I think I played 3 games total. One was a really bad game. The other was good game. But we haven't started with a single squawk yet. Is that Spiky Hopper? Or Spiky Energy, whatever it's called? It is Spiky Energy. Okay. I don't know why I call it Hopper. Spiky Hopper? Is that from something? I don't know. That's fine. Honestly, if we can KO the Monkey Dory if he plays it down. Okay, no, he's planning on just walling with him. We'll rip that. I can't do anything else. We'll attach to you because I can't do anything else. I can retreat out. I can't. My hand says nay. It says you can't do anything from here. And I understand, hand. I just hate it. I like that he gets to use the Area 0 Underdepths and I don't. I'm in so much trouble. Luckily, that does not KO me. His attack doesn't KO me. It just does 140 flat. Weakness doesn't come into play, so he doesn't die from it. The attack damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance, so yeah, it's doing 140, even though I'm weak to 2x weak to fighting types, but here I am. And I'm in trouble. That's great. I am probably going to boss's orders you, and it's not because I'm like, oh, it'll stall me a turn. I expected him to be able to get out of it, but I need to get cards out of my hand ASAP. Oh, never mind. The draw. Thank you, draw. I needed you now more than ever. I need the hands. Oh, let's get rid of the research. We could play down the Chi-Yu. The Chi-Yu is actually pretty good here, isn't it? 2 Charcadets are prized. That's painful. Honestly, if boss's orders grabs the Charcadet, I'd probably just lose. So if that's the case, I think I actually want to leave Fezandipiti up there. Am I okay with sacking off my Fezandipiti? I have a Night Stretcher to grab him back. I think I'm okay with it. I don't like it, but he doesn't have, like, a backup plan right now. And I kind of have to like, hope that he just stalls out. But we could Chi-Yu for 140. And then I'm not even sure what I do from there. Kind of just here. My opponent goes on to 4 prizes. Is it Durant that does more? I'm pulling this up right now. This attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. Okay. But we can't attack with Durant, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Koraidon does 200 or 170. Pretty efficient attack, though. We just need a Prism Energy. Wow. Okay. So, sorry. I'm going through, like, all my options on what I could potentially attack with this turn. We're gonna bring up the Mew regardless here. We can get the Armarouge down, and then we could Lillie's Determination. Honestly, maybe I should have kept the Iono. By maybe, I mean I should have kept the Iono. I'm an idiot. Well, Nest Ball for... I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I kind of like it, actually. Give me the monkey. We'll KO the monkey this turn. Will Night Stretcher give me the Fez? Rip. Yeah, we have the Fezandipiti on the board already. So it was unlikely that we're going to get down to 2 or less cards in hand there. We can play down the Ogerpon. That's nice. And then we can Nest Ball, grab whatever we desire in life. I love a good Latias. Give me the Ethan's Ho-Oh. For each prize card your opponent has taken. So he's doing 230, which is not enough to KO yet. But should be able to in the future, which is great news. I can do 100, KO him. Let's draw 3. Give me a Fire Energy. Thank you. Max value out of the Ethan's Ho. Okay, we're bouncing back. We're bouncing back. We can see what's going on here. And then we could retreat, bring up the Iron Hands, Prism Energy. I didn't have an Armarouge in play, and I just panicked a little bit. That wasn't good. I think the research will be better next turn than the other guy, so this is fine. But now our Pokemon are getting up there to be able to do damage, which is good as well. So we'll take 1 from you. And honestly, 1 from you, because the Mew isn't a threat to get knocked out next turn, because he's doing just 140. 120 KO. Huge! Okay, I feel better about this game now. We started off really rough, but that top deck of the Lillie's Determination just brought us back into the game. Prizes are even. We can mess around with the damage. Although, he does run Monkey Dory, so it becomes a little bit harder. But if he plays out another Monkey Dory and attaches Dark Energy, there is a real shot that I just play boss's orders, but I don't have it, so maybe not. Nothing got KO'd, so I can't Chi you for 140. I could Chi you for 50, but that feels terrible. A Crustle! Oh, Dwebble! Sorry, my apologies. Dwebble's fine. We have the Chi Yu as an answer for that. He KOs the Chi Yu on our bench. We Night Stretcher him. We run 4 Night Stretchers. Yeah, we should be fine. I think we've discarded 1 so far. Maybe 2. Just 1. Yeah, we should be fine. Brock's Scouting. So definitely... I was going to say 2 basic Pokemon, but no, it's just a Crustle. I can't... I really want to top deck a Boss's Orders so bad. We run 2 of them, and then we've discarded 1, so the odds are not there. But I still want to. Honestly, he might be my best option here. And I kind of don't hate it. There might be a Pokemon that I should be getting on the bench rather than him, but my apologies. We'll attach a Prism Energy. And then we'll just research. We've gone through a lot of our deck. Things are feeling good right now. Will Ethan's Ho-Oh? Maybe. I mean, we KO'd Crustle with Armarouge. Let's just get the damage down on you. I'm gonna have to think about what we're grabbing out of there. We'll keep the rest on him. I don't want to discard anything, which is the issue. I don't like that. I think I'm just gonna attach 1. I think this is fine. I wish we could get another Charcadet down, but I think they're all prized, right? Either way, I can't grab them, so I guess it doesn't matter. Thank God I have another Prism Energy in turn. I thought it was just one fighting energy we needed to do that. Okay, he has the Crustle in hand, so he's getting a Crustle up this turn. But if he KOs, let's say Boss's Orders grabs my Iron Hands, I then KO either one of them with Chi Yu, which is fantastic. We have the energies in play. He can... Wait, do we have... Oh, we're weak to Psychic, that's huge! So he can't KO with Crustle, which is awesome. Okay, we're kind of in this. It's a little hard right now. He would also need Crispin. That's fine, Chi Yu still knocks him out. Chi Yu does like 280. We're cooking. The stadium kind of hurts, though. By kind of hurts, I mean really hurts. There's 1 more in the deck somewhere, or prize cards. It's definitely you. It's definitely you. But then who's the third? I think it's Fez. Like, that's a weird one. That's a weird one, but I don't think we need the Fez as much. Wait, I could KO him with Mew! Intriguing. Right? This damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance or any other effects on your opponent's Pokemon. So yeah, I think the Demolish goes through there. The Jet Energy MEE? Matic Supersonic. Well, we have the Boss's Orders. We have the Free Retreat, which is why I liked keeping him up there. I think Mew EX works on Cornerstone Ogerpon. And we need to do 90. I'm going all in on this, because I think it's true. I feel like I've seen it before. I feel like I have. I'm not positive about this. I could very well be wrong. We're good. Okay. Feels better. So if he KOs something with Crustle this turn, we can KO Crustle back with Chi Yu. And there's another Charcadet. The issue is he can KO Armarouge. No, wait, he can't. He's only doing 120. He's not doing 140 anymore. Big. Okay, so I feel better. Nothing has weakness to grass, so I think we're in a great spot, actually. This was a weird game to maneuver around. But he stops EX attacks, so, like, Reshiram can't attack. I wanted to save the Night Stretchers. Ooh. I mean, we don't have boss's orders anymore. What we do have is an Iron Bundle. So, if he KOs... I don't think he's KOing anything, but if he KOs something that's not Koraidon... Right now, I would just Night Stretcher grab the Iron Bundle and KO him with Koraidon. Yeah, because even if he KOs, like, Armarouge this turn... I just need to attach 1 fire energy. So, he would need to... He can't Iono me, so we're good. Alright. No, it's still in play. It's still in play. We're doing 200. We're doing 200 times 2. So, 400 damage to him. Things are looking good. Also, Area 0 is not in play. So, like, even if I top deck Area 0, I don't have any, I don't even know what they're called. Like, any, terrestrialized Pokemon in play. So, it does not matter. Oh, get rid of the Charcadet. Yeah, get rid of the Charcadet. How's our deck looking? Legacy Energy would have been nice. We'll go ahead and Ethan's Ho-Oh. We could do 120 to him, which is good. I don't want to Iono. I don't want to do anything else. I kind of want Mew to get knocked out. This might be crazy. But he KOs Mew? KOs Mew. We then have a spot open to Night Stretcher, Iron Bundle, grab the Mega Kangaskhan. Seems good. He needs to Iono us, but judging by how we played that turn, he might just say, screw it. Yeah, okay, we got it. Even if he had the Iono, I'm not sure he would have played it or not. Although getting down to 2 would have been good, so... Yeah, I think we're fine. Bring him up. We can Night Stretcher. We can shoot this stuff back at him. Oh, well, that's not as cool. That's not as fun. You know, I'm gonna tease him. I'm gonna grab a fire energy. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. You fool. He still doesn't know. He still doesn't know. You fool. Give me the Iron Bundle. Yeah. Give me more. Give me Kangaskhan. 400 damage. That was a good game. This deck has a lot of, like, weird outs to it. But man, not having Charcadet early really hurts. Like, we got so lucky top decking that Lillie's Determination like turn 3 or 4. Dang, GG's. Oh, hope you guys enjoyed. This is a fun deck. Like I said, a lot of the deck cards in here are going to be rotated out soon. So play it while you can, because you're not going to be able to play it again in the future. Other than, like, what is it called? GLC? Something like that? Like the old expanded format, kind of. It's getting more popular, but, like, old cards are expensive, so meh. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so. Thank you guys for all the support. We are at 390, so we're almost at 40% of the way to 1,000 subs. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Get out of here. Get a Knuckleheads.